666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
0 Hour Life Center, Marion County's recovery community organization. The time for change is now. Call 352-765-4943.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA, 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
People ask me why I've worked at Palm Garden for so long, and I tell them it's the people. I love to hear the life stories, especially those from the greatest generation. Celebrating life stories is what sets Palm Garden apart, finding out what's important to them. And I love being a resource. Like Macy's Santa, if I can't help, I'll send them to Gimbel's. After all, Palm Garden is located on 34th Street. I'm Jan from Palm Garden. Call me and let's chat. 854-6262.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Wednesday. Hump Day. So, Gunna, I knew I would call you that. I knew I would. That's Henry's nickname, Gunna. I've called him that all his life, the whole time I've known him. Get used to it, folks. Gunna will be the name I refer to him as most of the time. But he laughed as he heard the intro. I don't know if that's the first time he's heard that intro or not. But it said a guy who could eat his own weight in fried pickles twice, and he laughed and gave me that look like I've seen you eat like that before. I have been to parties where food has been served at your house and have set up camp right there at the food table and not move for hours.
Right there in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, well it's because your mom makes good food.
Yeah.
I mean there ain't nothing wrong with her ability to cook, brother.
Nope.
She makes, what's the thing she makes with the baked beans and the chili meat or something? Is it chili?
It's chili, yeah. It's like a thicker chili. Yeah, it's good though. It's good.
Make you want to slap somebody. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. And I spent a lot of time in the backyard around the pool at your house.
The pool.
The pool. You know, but that brings up a point you talked about earlier when I said, how's a guy your age not succumb to the liberal leanings of a 4-year institution? And you go, you know, my the way I was raised, my mom and dad were both conservative. And you had an advantage a lot of kids don't have. You had a mom and a dad that were at home the entire life for you. They still are. You're still very close. You and your sister and your family are one of the closest knit group of people. You're in your 20s, and y'all still really enjoy hanging out with your mom and dad.
Oh yeah, in college we'd come home all the time. We'd have like family cookouts and whatnot. We just me and my family had a very close relationship, just from when I was little all the way to now.
All the way to now, and a cool look. Your dad, one of the greatest guys. I mean, I can't get behind the mullet, but he's still a great guy. He's still, he's and probably one of the, what would you say, one of the best 5 or 10 truck drivers in the country.
Oh, for sure. I put him in the
won
top
all
3.
How many competitions has he won doing this?
Okay. Countless state championships.
Y'all been to St. Louis to national championships and stuff.
National championships. Big truck safety guy. Big
truck safety guy. Also a big Houston Texans guy.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
Could be worse. Could be a Titans fan.
Could be after what I saw Sunday.
Although we all know I'm a fan of the worst team in professional sports, the Atlanta Falcons. It's one of those things. Nothing I can do. I'm just a terrible, terrible person that I'm a Falcons
There's always
fan.
next year or the year after, maybe.
or the year after that, or the year after that. So what? When you went to Vanguard, were you prepared? We always hear about how good the schools are in Marion County and how the magnet programs and all. How good a job did Vanguard do preparing you for the next level of education, going to college?
So at Vanguard, I went through the IB program. Ever since I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, I was always in like magnet programs, and it led to IB at Vanguard. And IB at Vanguard was it was a little tough, like it kept you busy. You didn't have too much free time on your hands. I also played football in high school as well. So I was busy as a high schooler. And once I got accepted into FSU, you kind of go into college not really knowing what to expect. You go through orientation, and they kind of make it seem like it's going to be hard. It's college, you're only used to high school so much. And once I got there, the IB program at Vanguard actually did a very good job at preparing me. I would say some of the stuff I did in high school as a junior or senior in high school was harder than what I did my freshman, sophomore year in college.
Freshman, sophomore year in college. People have this whole, and it's just like when you go from middle school to high school, you think high school is going to be this big, ugly monster that's going to be difficult. And you get to 10th grade and realize, it's pretty much like the 9th grade.
Yeah,
just
same
different.
thing. Yeah.
Well, college, the only difference I found in college, but it wasn't for me because when I went to college, I was already in my mid-20s before I went to college. But for most kids at 18, the only difference is it's the first time mom and dad aren't setting the rules.
Yep.
Classes, going to class, sitting at a desk, getting your syllabus, doing the work, making grades, that's not much different from high school.
No.
The difference is learning how to balance that with a nightlife and a newfound sense of freedom, operating under your own rules instead of your parents' rules for once, and learning how to bring all that together to be successful.
Oh, I completely agree. And the funny thing is, as an incoming freshman in college, you get to see that. You get to see the kids who have always been under their mom and dad's control, and they kind of let loose a little bit. But you definitely have to balance, and I think the way I grew up in being an IB and whatnot gave me responsibility. So classes always came first. No one makes you go to class at college.
Nobody.
So,
You're required by law to go to class, kindergarten through 12th grade.
Oh, yeah. So when you get to class on the first day in syllabus freshman year of college and the teacher tells you, I'm not going to make you come to class. That's your own responsibility. If you want to learn.
We got your money already.
Yeah, so you'll actually see on syllabus today, you'll get there, and it'll be, some of my classes were 500 people. Then the following week, you get there, and there's 200 people in the classroom. And you only have class 2 days a week.
Yeah. I remember the first class that I realized that it was different was I took Intro to Western Civ. And now I have an undergraduate degree in social science education with an emphasis in history, but then I have a graduate degree in history with the emphasis in the Revolutionary period. And so I was a teacher basically. So what I got a degree to do is teach. But I took this Western Civ class, and it was a class, like you said, it had 213 kids in it. And the syllabus said tests were like 60%. Workbook, because there was a workbook you had to do stuff, was 20%, and attendance was 20%. And if you missed more than 3 days, you couldn't make better than 95. And I went to class 4 days. 4 after the original day. I went the original day. I was like, there's too many idiots in here. I'm not. No. 4 days. Did not buy the book, by the way, the Western Civ book.
College books are expensive.
It was like $95, and this was 1989. Brand new. Now, you're going to get a used one for like $30, but it was brand new, $95. And I thought, Intro to Western Civ, that's 10th grade world history. What the hell do I need to go to this class for? I'm 22. I've been a history buff for a long time, so I didn't go to class. I got my report. I went 4 days. All 4 tests. There were 4 tests during the quarter, and we were in the quarter system then, not the semester system. So it was just like high school. It was 9 weeks. So we were on the quarter system. So I took 4 tests, 1 every 2 weeks. 98, 98, 98, 98. All 4 tests, missed 1 question. There were 50 question tests. I missed 1 question on each test.
That's what my buddy used to say, that test days in college used to be like family reunions. You'd see people that you'd never seen
100%,
before.
100%. We were in a big auditorium, so you had a seat you had to sit in. I had no idea who was sitting next to me on either side of me, and I did a class. I had a girl come up to me junior year and go, "Remember we were in Western Civ?" I go, "No, I have no idea. I wasn't there." So I get my report card. I go straight to Jay's office. Jay Mosley was the head of the history department. Go straight to his office. Bypass my advisor, Frank Saunders. Go right to him. I go, "What the hell is this?" He goes, "What?" I go, "I made a C in Western civilization." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "What's that about?" He says, "Well, I'll check with your instructor, Dr. Wadsworth, and see what the deal was. I'll tell you how that come out after this break. You're listening to 1370 AM. Hey, caller, hang on the line. We'll get you on the other side of the call, or call back if you want to. We'll get you on the other side of this break. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz and Henry Mailer on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, the source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
It's time for Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
In a vote of 223 to 205, the House of Representatives on Tuesday night approved a resolution calling on Vice President Pence to remove President Trump from office by invoking the 25th Amendment. Pence said on Tuesday that he will not invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Trump from office because it would set a terrible precedent. A Kansas woman was executed for strangling an expectant mother and removing a baby from her womb in 2004. It's the first time in nearly 70 years that the U.S. government has put to death a female inmate. 52-year-old Lisa Montgomery was pronounced dead early Wednesday morning after the Supreme Court rejected a stay of execution. The lethal injection was administered at a federal prison complex in Terre Haute, Indiana. The U.S. military's Joint Chiefs of Staff, the uniformed leaders of the military branches, on Tuesday put out a rare message to service members saying the violent riots last week were an assault on America's constitutional process and against the law. This is USA Radio News.
Hey travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those best travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
800-871-3291. 800-871-3291. Again, that's 800-871-3291.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America. Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the